Hello everyone, it's Ananya Maheshwari. So today we are going to see some important HR questions which can be asked in the HR rounds and let's discuss them with one by one. So here is the first question. The most commonly asked question is tell me about yourself. So the answer can be like I am currently a third year BTech student in information technology. I am focused on building my technical foundation in programming and web development and I'm actively preparing myself for internship along with academics. I'm working with on improving my practical skills through small projects and consistent practice. I am someone who believes in learning step by step and improving every day. I am now looking for an opportunity where I can learn from real world exposures and contribute with dedication. So, like in this question, we have tell everything about ourselves, like in which year I am, in which course I am pursuing, and what are my technical skills, how I'm going to participate, what I'm looking for, what are my skills, how I'm doing that. We are giving every proof and everything in this step. So you can structure your answer in this way that you are telling everything about yourself related to your tech field or whatever the field you are in. Okay, let's move to the second question. What are your strengths? This is a very important question, and in many interviews, these questions are asked. So, one of my biggest strength is that I'm consistent. Once I commit to something, I may take time to understand initially, but once I do, I put in full efforts in to improve. I'm also open to feedback and willing to learn, which help me grow both technically and professionally. Additionally, I am trying to stay organized and responsible with my task. So, when you have to tell your strength, you can tell anything about yourself, like taking it as a positive note, and that interviewer can understand that you are a very positive person. Like in this, it was written that I am very committed to my something when I have decided, even though I am failing initially, but still I will put on my all the efforts and until the end I will learn it. So this is my strength that I don't leave things easily. So this is the strength and you can choose it according to you, whatever your strength is. You can structure your answer on the basis of that. Moving to the next question. Third questions, what are your weaknesses? This is a very tricky question. And in the interview, you do not have to say that, no, I don't have any weakness. No, this will sound very rude. You have to acknowledge your weakness. So you have to take it in a positive note. So how can you do that? Earlier, I used to hesitate while asking question because I didn't want to seem confused. But I realized that asking questions actually help me learning faster and avoid mistakes. So now I consistently work on clarifying my doubts and communicating better whenever I do not understand something. So in this question, you can see that I have structured the answer in such a way that I'm talking about my weakness, but I am talking it as a positive note. Okay, so that okay, you have to structure your answer and you have to structure all anything which is your weakness in a very positive note in this answer. Moving to the next question, which is why should we hire you? This is the most important question again. And in many company at the end they will ask that why should we hire you? Tell me what is different in you? What makes you different from the other interviewer? Whoever I'll present interviewee. Okay? So as a fresher, I may not know everything, but I bring sincerity, willingness to learn and a strong work ethics. I am genuinely interested in learning from this opportunity, adapting to the company environment, and giving my best effort. It gives the chance I will make sure my dedication and growth justify your decision. So that's how you can tell that how I am sincere, how I am willingness, and you can also tell it with your example if you have any of the example. If you have did already an uh, mm, internship, so you can tell that person that I have did this internship with very sincerity. I was awarded with this opportunity and all whatever you have, you can tell that you can make yourself worthy in this way. Okay, so moving to the next question. Why do you want this internship or job, whatever you are applying for? So I see this internship as a learning opportunity where I can apply my theoretical knowledge to practical work. I want to understand how real projects are handled in a professional environment and improve my technical as well as communication skills. This role aligned well with my learning goals at this stage of my career. So, by this, you are telling the interviewer that I want this internship or job because I have the knowledge, but I want to use it in my practical work so that I can handle things better and I can understand what is the real project, how to work in this environment, how this will work, how my skills will improve and all. Okay, so moving to the next question, the sixth one, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is also very important question that after they can ask you where you want to see yourself in a 5 year. So, in 5 years, I see myself as a skilled professional with strong technical knowledge and industry experience. I want to be in a role where I take my responsibilities, contribute meaningfully to project and continued learning new technologies. I'm more focused on consistent growth rather than on a specific title. So, in this question, what we understand is you don't have to say that I want to be this, you don't have to justify that I want to be at this position. No, you have to say that I am going to be better in next 5 years. I'm going to be very professional. I'm going to be strong enough to handle all these things, and I think I'll be that person that I can help someone else because I will be holding that experience, right? You don't have to name any that I want to be this at this position or authority. No, you don't have to say that. Moving to the next question, the seventh one, how do you handle stress or pressure? How would you handle stress and pressure? This is also very interesting question that interviewer can ask to you. When I feel stress, I try to break the task into smaller steps and focus on one thing at a time. It also believe clear communication helps a lot. If some time feels overwhelmed, I prefer discussing it earlier rather than delaying it. This approach helped me stay calm and productive. So by this answer, how I handle my problem. Like obviously when you are in this environment, sometimes you will be very stressful when you have a lot of work. So for that, the easiest answer is to break the problem into some sub problems and do them one by one so that your overhead is decreasing. So that's how I can handle my pressure. You can say in your language, in your words. It's not important that if you can't speak that well, you have to you don't have to learn all these answers. You just have to, when you see this video, you will able to communicate that how you will get just idea that how to communicate. That's it. Okay, moving to the next question, which is the eighth one, are you a team player? So this is again a very interesting question. You never have to say no. Yes, I believe teamwork is essential, especially in technical roles. I'm comfortable sharing ideas, listening to others, and support the team whenever needed. I also understand that learning from teammates helps me improve faster. So this is also a very good structured answer for this question that yeah, I'm a good team player, I can help, I can share ideas, I'm comfortable with sharing ideas, I can listen to the other pupils. So this is the way you play in the team. This is way you hold in a team, right? So this is the answer you can say and you can structure according to you. Moving to the next question, ninth one, why you want to work here? This is also a very interesting question, and in many interviews, this is often asked that why you want to work here, why, what is the reason you want to work here. So in this also answer, you have to be little different from the rest of the pupils. I want to work here because this role aligns well with my learning goals at this stage of my career. I am looking for an environment where I can apply my knowledge, learn from experienced people, and grow professionally. From what I have learned about your organization, it valued learning, responsibilities, and quality work, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So, this how you are appreciating the company or organization so that they will hear you interestingly. I hope you understand. Moving to the next question is 10th, how would you handle criticism or feedback? This is also very important question and you have to be very honest. This is emotional thinking. So I see feedback as a way to improve. When Even if it's difficult to hear at first, I try to understand the intention behind it. I reflect on it and work on correcting myself rather than taking it personally. So, this is how you handle it. You don't have to take things personally, you have to work over it, right? Moving to the next. Have you ever failed at something? Obviously, everyone have. So this again, you don't have to say no, or you don't have to mumble. You have to give a good answer. Yes, I have faced situation where I didn't get result I expected. It helped me understand my gaps and improve my approach. Instead of getting discouraged, I focused on what I can learn from the experience and apply it to the next time. So this is how you have to answer that. I learned from a mistake. Everyone fail, and I have also failed in such situation. And if you have such situation, if you have worked already, so you can also say that to the interviewer, okay? And you also have to say that I have learned from a mistake that I was failing because of, right? Moving to the next is the 12th. How do you manage your time? This is also important question, that when you have a lot of work, how would you manage time? How would you manage time? How would you handle all everything at a particular time? So I usually plan my day by prioritizing important tasks first. So obviously you have to prioritize your important task first. I try to set small, realistic goals and complete them step by step. This helps me stay organized and avoid lifetime pressure. So yeah, this is the perfect answer I think you can give if this question is asked. Moving to the next, what kind of work environment do you prefer? So yeah, this is also important question. So I prefer a worked environment that encourage learning, open communication, and teamwork. So obviously everyone prefer that kind of environment in where even if you are a junior and there are seniors, there is an open communication that you can share your thoughts if you have better ideas, right? And you can behave in a teamwork, you can encourage each other, you can make comfortable each other, right? I'm comfortable in structured environment but also open to adapting it. Flexibility in is required. So this is how you can give the answer. Moving to the next is the 14th. Are you comfortable with deadlines? If you know that in every job work, whatever the profile is, at the end you have a deadline to submit your work, right? So are you comfortable with the deadline? So yes, I understand that deadlines are an important part of professional work. I try to plan my task in advance so that I can complete them on time without compromising quality before. So this is how you can answer. The very key point was without compromising quality. I am going to give you my work completed on the time, before time actually. In advance I will be preparing everything so that I can give you it before the deadline, right? So next question is, do you prefer walking alone or in a team? So this is also important question, and and here interviewer is going to understand what is your thinking, how do you work. Obviously not everyone can work in a team. I think many pupils are intelligent, but they are only intelligent when they're doing that thing on their own. So how will you answer that? I'm comfortable with both. I can work independently when required, but I can enjoy teamwork because it's allow learning from others and sharing ideas. So this how you can structure your answer on the basis of both the work, that I can work independently, but if you join me in a team, I will do that better because we will communicating to each other, we will sharing ideas, right? So I think that the thing will be improve, right? Moving to the next question, what do you know about our company? So obviously before this question you have to do little research, but still if you don't have any research, but you can say this answer at least. From my research I understand that your company focus on quality work and continuous improvement. I appreciate the emphasis on learning and professional growth, which is one of the reason I was interested in applying here. So this is a general answer, but although I will say that go and do research about the company before giving an interview, because this is the most asked question, that what do you know about our company. Although you have to do research, then you have to say that I like your company and I want to work here because of this, right? Moving to the next, what would you do if you don't know how to complete a task? Okay, so this is also a tricky question, and here interview is going to understand your thinking perspective. So I would first try to understand the task clearly and explore possible solution on my own. If it still face difficulty, I would ask for guardians at the right time to avoid mistake and learn correctly. Obviously, to if you're not understanding the task and you are trying harder, but still you are not getting the result, so this is the better way before avoiding mistake, and go and ask to your guardian, right? Moving to the next, are you willing to learn new technologies or skills? Yes, definitely. I believe learning is a continuous process, especially in the technical field. I'm open to learn new tools or technology as per as the role required. Okay, so do you have any question for us? This is also the question which is asked in the last. So here are some good questions which can you can ask. So what kind of learning opportunity will I get during this internship? So by this you can understand that what are the things you are going to learn, and in this opportunity. How would you measure success for someone in this role? So this is also interesting question you can ask. What skills should I focus on improving to perform better here? This is also good one. Like if you are giving an interview for anything, and in that company there is a more focus on React, so they can say that I think you should work good in React because our company is majorly focused on React, or whatever the language is. I'm just giving you an example. So that's how you can say that. Moving to the last question, which is the 20th question. It's the Is there anything else you would like to tell us? So this is also the last ending question. So I just like to say that I'm genuinely interested in learning and growing through this opportunity. If selected, I will make sure to put in my best effort and make the most of this experience. And this is also the way you can end. And I think at the end, you will impress the interviewer definitely. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have learned something new from this video. And best of luck for your interview. And